we find another great story of a great woman of God, of another praying mama, and her name is Mary. All right? We have Hannah, the mother who prayed, but then we have Mary, the mother who believed, the mother who believed. And Luke chapter 1, verse 38 says, and Mary responded, I am the Lord's servant. May everything you have said about me come true. And then the angel left her. Can you imagine? She was a young girl. Right? She was what we would call today engaged. She wasn't married yet. She hadn't gone through the ceremony, through their customs. She was going through her engagement. And the angel came, and the angel tells her, you're going to be pregnant. You're going to give birth to a boy, and you're going to name him Jesus. And she said, this is impossible. How can this be? I've never been with a man. And he told her, nothing is impossible for God. She didn't shy away. She didn't hide. She didn't pass that blessing or that calling to someone else. She said, may everything you have said about me come true. Mary was the mother who believed. She was chosen and obedient. God chose her, and she was obedient in her calling. Think about this, mamas. God chose her, and she was obedient in her calling. Let me tell you, if we were to go talk to a doctor, if we were to go talk to a scientist, a biologist, and we were to ask, how does birth happen? They would talk about chance. Chance. The chance of one sperm connecting with one egg. Right? The chance, the odds. You're here today not because of chance. You're here today not because of the odds. You are here today because there is a God sitting on the throne, and that our God has a plan, and our God is still in control. You're here today because God has a purpose for you. Now, moms, I know that sometimes you might look at your kids, you might look at your sons, you might look at your daughters, you might look at your children, and you might question things. But let me tell you that you are the right mom, you are the right grandma, you are the chosen mom, the chosen grandma for those kids and for those grandkids. You're not a mistake, you're not chance, you didn't beat the odds. God picked you, God chose you, and He put a calling on your life. God doesn't make exceptions of person. He didn't say, I'll do it for Mary, but I won't do it for you. No. Just like He picked Mary for that purpose, Mary for that mission, and she was obedient and believed. He's chosen you for that purpose. He's chosen you for the mission. The struggles that your kids go through, you are the right mom to walk with them through it. The traumas and the crises that your kids will go through, you're the right mom to walk them through it, to pray them through it. Their victories, you're the right mom to celebrate with them, to pray with them, to be thankful and show gratitude along with them to the Lord. So understand, mom, you're not mom of those huercos traviesos on an accident, or through odds, or because the stars aligned. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The same God that told the stars where they're going to sit and stand, the same God that tells the ocean you can't pass this line, is the same God that picked you to be the mom de esos huercos traviesos, the same God that picked you to be the mom to those boys and to those girls, to those men, to those women. He picked you. So be obedient knowing that you've been chosen. Be obedient knowing that God has picked you, chosen you, elected you for the moment. And then Mary, the one who believed, can you imagine? She was both present in joy and pain. All the things that she walked through with Jesus, all the joy of knowing that a miracle had happened in her, a virgin birth. And then to see this boy, Jesus, sit with the teachers of the law and speak as one who had authority. And then to see him grow to be a man and to do miracles, fulfilling his calling, healing the sick, resurrecting dead people, giving sight to the blind, deaf people hearing, lepers being cleansed, people being freed from demonic oppression, people being fed. Oh, what joy for Mary in all these times. But then can you imagine the sorrow, the pain that she suffered, and her obedience in believing God? But when Jesus was born as the baby boy, they had to flee to another country because they wanted to kill the little boy. And then the Bible says that he came to his own, yet his own did not receive him. He suffered. You know, Jesus suffered. Jesus was a suffering king, a suffering servant. He came to his own and his own rejected him. The Bible says that in Nazareth, where Jesus grew up, he did few miracles because of their unbelief. They didn't believe him. They rejected him. I can imagine Mary's joy when Jesus came in to Jerusalem on Palm Sunday and people were yelling, "Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." And then the pain and the sorrow of seeing him be arrested, be scourged and beaten, whipped, beard pulled on, crown of thorns, disrobed, crucified, die on that cross, a horrible death. And Mary's through it all. And then they bury him. I can imagine her sorrow. And then for her to show up one day and see that the tomb is empty and believe they stole his body. Where would they take him? Why would they do this? And then again, the joy of seeing Jesus resurrected. Man, what a roller coaster of emotions and her obedience and her belief she had to go through. And that's the life of a mom. A mom isn't a mom only in the good times. I think a mom is more of a mom in the bad times. A mom isn't only a mom in the joy. A mom is more of a mom, shows grit in the pain. Mom walks through all the seasons with her kids. Sometimes Nayeli, she looks at pictures or videos and she'll show me a video or a picture of Rebecca when Rebecca was 1 and she's 6 now. And I'll tell Nayeli, I'm like, I don't remember her like that. Like, I don't remember her like that. And Nayeli will look at me and say, I do. And I'm like, I don't. And Nayeli says, I do. You know what the Bible says about Mary? It says, but Mary, in verse 19, kept all these things in her heart and thought about them often. Right? She did. She saw the rejection. She saw the victories. She saw the acceptance. She saw the sorrows. She saw the pain. She saw the suffering. Right? She saw the praise and the glory. And a mom goes through all those things.